friends, it's Jimmy and welcome to my weekly vlog. I hope you're having a good week and we're now thoroughly in to the second half of 2019. My name is Jimmy Bradbury. For the last 30 years I've lived and worked around the world in great places like New York, Los Angeles, Hong Kong, Manila, Dubai, India, London and Australia, and help people mainly who are struggling in life, in their business, in their job, and certainly, as you know, in the Young Entrepreneurs Academy for the younger generation who are struggling really to identify who it is they are and being able to really find a way to be able to live a life of happiness and fulfillment, which is really all about my Young Entrepreneurs Academy. So if you've been following me, you know that I've got two real main focuses, and they are on the Young Entrepreneurs Academy and the online courses and programs that are going through there, and also my knowledge and experience more on the corporate world over the last 30 years of living and working around the world that I share now in the programs and courses that I've got for my International Executive Academy, and that's more for the people who are in business, who want to start up a business or in a job, and they're looking for either a side hustle or they want to get into having their own business that's not always trading their time for the dollar, but are sharing their knowledge and experience and being able to leverage off of technology to be able to earn multiple streams of income, as we can all do today. So hopefully you're having a good week wherever you are. It is now just coming up into the afternoon here in Australia. This is a place that I spend quite a lot of time doing my online courses. It's called the Innovation Centre. It's part of a university on a place called the Sunshine Coast, which is north Brisbane. It's a place where there is a facility where young entrepreneurs generally can come and can start up a business. They've got the facilities of accommodation, they've got the facilities of mentors, they've got access to the university nearby for research. So there's an abundance of facilities available and a great environment to be able to start up your business. So I come down here, I used to come down here quite a lot to mentor the companies. Now I come down here more to be able to have a base to be able to shoot a lot of the videos, do a lot of my training courses, and be able to produce a lot of my online courses that you can now find up on my website. So that's jimmybradbury.com. That's Jimmy, Jimmi, Bradbury.com, and you'll be able to find all of the courses that I've got relating to the Young Entrepreneurs Academy and my International Executive Academy. So what are your plans for 2019 second half? And I hope you have got plans, because with no plans, then it's a really difficult thing to be able to live with a sense of purpose and have real goals for the remaining part of the year, because only 6 months to go in the year. In fact, actually there's 1 week less than 6 months to go now that we're into the beginning of July. So hopefully you clearly know what it is you're going to do, and you know what you want to achieve by the end of the year, because I think the next 6 months are just going to go so quickly, and it is really important that you actually have clear goals and what it is you want to do for the remainder of 2019. Now, I'm going to give you some help today in terms of maybe giving you an opportunity to be able to get some clarity, because I think today there are so many people that I meet and they say, hey Jimmy, how is it I can do this? How do you do that? How is it you get through so much of your videoing, your producing of your courses? How can I get online? How is it I can get out of my day job? How is it I can actually live a much more fulfilling life where I actually don't have to trade my time for the dollar? Well, one of the ways you can do that is coming on to my online courses, or you can come to my one-on-one coaching, or you can just come on to what I'm launching next month, or in fact later this month, which is my membership program, which is a monthly membership program where there's no contract and you can just come in and get training from me live and be able to take the recordings, the downloads, the worksheets. And also in future weeks, there'll be interviews with leading people in sport, in the entrepreneurial world, in the business world, and you'll be able to access all of those videos as well. That is going to be my monthly membership program, which is going to be two of them. One is going to be for the young people, the young generation in the Young Entrepreneurs Academy, monthly membership. And then for the more executives who are in business or who are in a job and they're looking for additional training and may want to start a business, start up their own business, or they want to have a side hustle and they don't want to get into a program, well, they can come into my membership program and just hear where I've done some research on a particular topic, or I've got a particular lesson from my Young Entrepreneurs Academy that I want to be able to elaborate on, whether it's my Young Entrepreneurs Academy or my International Executive Academy, and I'll teach on that topic for 30 to 40 minutes every month, and then I'll have Q&A where you'll have the opportunity in live real time to be able to ask me questions, so there'll be additional coaching. And don't worry, because of the different time zones around the world, you may not be able to access it, or you just might be busy at the time. If you are a member, then all you need to do is just access the recordings, which will be in your members area. So that's a new course, or two new programs I'm launching this month, which is a membership program, and you'll be able to get more details about both of those on my website in the courses page. So that's Jimmi Bradbury, Jimmi Bradbury/courses, and you'll be able to see that in the membership programs area. But just to give you some help this week in terms of how it is you can live each of your day more intentionally, from my own experience, the best way to do that is to actually start your day with an intention. And for me, actually, it's beginning the day the night before, where I actually clearly set out what it is I want to do, what I want to achieve, who I want to communicate, what projects are moving my business forward, and really kind of map that out the night before of what I want to achieve in the next day. And I am hoping, like me, most of you have got a morning routine, because it is so, so important that you actually start your day with intention, because I see so many people that I coach and that I train who just kind of fall into their day and they don't have any real intention about how it is they actually want to live their day. And we all know that with intention comes a sense of more fulfillment and actually achieving things. I think so many of the things that people don't achieve in their day are because they don't actually have a proper plan of how it is they are going to carry out their day. So I'm just going to share with you today my morning routine, and I hope that you get some value from it, and that even if it's not my routine that you incorporate into your day, that you actually have a morning routine. So every morning I get up at 5:30, and I've been doing that now for years, even when I've been traveling, and whether I'm in San Francisco or I'm in India or here in Australia or back in Europe, I always get up at 5:30 in the time zone that I'm in. And my morning routine lasts for about an hour and a half, which is I get up, do some stretching exercises, drink some water, and then I meditate for 20 minutes, which is fantastic in just steadying your mind, because I think today we live in this world of just overwhelm and distractions and demands of life generally, to be able to calm things down and just really just be at peace with yourself. Because I think today one of the things that we all need to have is not just physical experiences, but also being able to have fitness related to our physique, physically, mentally, psychologically, emotionally, and spiritually. And being able to do that to start the day in a quiet, meditative way, I find is a really key way to start the day. Then I do about 50 minutes of exercise. For me, which is my passion, is to swim. I love swimming. For many years I did a lot of running, but now I do a lot of swimming. And when I'm in Australia, I'm very lucky to be able to swim in an Olympic pool, which is 50 meters long, outdoor, all year round, and with an absolute fantastic bonus of being able to swim with Olympic swimmers alongside me. Most of the people in the pool at that time in the morning are the Olympic Australian and international as well, swimmers swimming, and it's just a fantastic inspiration for me to be able to swim alongside such high-performing athletes. And I think, for me, that gives me greater inspiration to be able to do that every day. But I think the idea of actually getting exercise and being able to do that early in the morning is a really, really key thing to set up your whole day ahead. For me, that is absolutely essential. Then the other thing I do after that is go back and have to where I live, have a shower obviously, and then be able to eat something that is nutritious and is able to really fill me up for at least the morning, so I'm not actually spending my morning snacking, and then I get into my working day. And what I do is I have a planner that I spend 15 minutes actually just planning out my whole day, who I'm actually going to be meeting, who I'm going to be talking to, what calls I'm going to be making, who I'm going to be talking to, my clients, prospects, new projects that I'm working on, staff, members of the community that I am serving in my Young Entrepreneurs Academy, and also in my International Executive Academy as well. So kind of really live with a sense of purpose and intention for the whole day, and just really kind of looking at what are the key things I want to achieve today, what are the real things that are going to move myself and my business forward, and doing that with a sense of intention is really important for me. And I think today we all have these long to-do lists, it seems, and I think for me it's about really not being busy, or not just being busy and productive, but being really productive in the key things that move your life forward, whether it be exercising, meditation, meeting people, friends, family, loved ones, being able to eat well. I think that's really important. And then what are the key things that you want to achieve in your business or your job today, and being really able to be clear about those. And I think in each there should only be about 2 or 3, because if you have a long list of things, then either you're not delegating what you want to do properly, or you've just got too much on and you're not really kind of sorting out where the priorities are. So really important to get some clarity around that and be able to have a sense of intention with your day. So hopefully that is value for you. Hopefully it will help you achieve your goals for the day, because I think if you set up the day right, then you're setting up the week right. Then if you're setting up the week right, then you're setting up the month right. And if you're setting up the month, then you're setting up the quarter right. And then all of a sudden you've managed to be able to get a clear path for your whole year. So hopefully that's been helpful this week. Now what I'm going to do with you is I'm actually going to take you on a bit of a walk, because this is the Innovation Center where I do, as I say, I do a lot of the recordings. And I'm just going to take you into the room that I've been working in today, and I'm just going to show you a little bit of behind the scenes of where it is. I do a lot of my training videoing that you've probably seen if you're part of my community that's either bought one of my courses or my programs, or you're going to see my monthly training in the future. You will have seen an area where I work on, and I'm just going to show it to you now. So just bear with me, because I'm going to hold this camera and it may very well move. First of all, I'm actually going to switch my camera around, and then you will be able to see where I'm walking to. So just bear with me a little bit on this then. So I'm going to take you around now and you will be able to see. Well, maybe I won't switch the camera around, but I will take you on a bit of a journey. So this is as you can see, this is a double height space. Fantastic facility. It's obviously a weekend now, so there's nobody here. Everything is very quiet, so they've got a great breakout area here with a little canteen. This is the main reception area here. Just here, that's the main reception, the main entrance in, and they got some fantastic plaques on the wall here of companies that, because this innovation center has been going for over 10-15 years now, but some fantastic plaques of companies that have come through here. Some of them have been phenomenally successful, just really amazing, you know, launched multi-million dollar businesses from this facility here. So fantastic that has been. So I'm just going to take you down now to where it is I have been working today. This is a lounge area in here, a beautiful facility that people can come and just get some quiet space and be able to conduct quiet meetings in a fairly relaxed atmosphere. So that's a beautiful place. You can see outside the window over there, it's dark now. It's been a beautiful day here. We've had a lot of rain this week, but this week has been, very Irish actually, but as you can see outside now, it's dark, so can't really show you outside. So I'm going to just take you down to the room where I've been working in today all day, and I will be able to show you now where it is I've been working. So this is, you know, if you know me well, then you'll be aware of this whiteboard that I use. This is a whiteboard that I do all my teachings on, and you can see here is where my program, I've been doing something with my Young Entrepreneurs Academy. This is the whiteboard that I use, and with all of the post-its on it, where I talk through the points of what I'm teaching and what I'm training each day, and then be able to tell you more about, you know, the background, the advice, the experiences, the knowledge that I've gained, my philosophies, and be able to give you tips on how it is you can help you in your particular life with regard to the particular topic I'm teaching on that particular day. And I've got a whiteboard here where I've been mapping out videos that I've been working on today, so that's all down there. And then I've got a desk here, which is a bit of a mess at the moment, but that's where I've also been working on down there today. So that kind of gives you a little bit of the background. I've just been also shooting some films on that TV as well. So that gives you a bit of an experience of where it is I work, and hopefully gives you an idea of some of the behind the scenes that hopefully you have been able to find of interest. This is just a fantastic facility. Very lucky to have it here. And certainly when I'm here in Australia, it's great to be able to come in here and be able to work and be able to have just fantastic facilities to be able to do that are both inspirational, but are also supportive technically, and be able to produce some really good content. So hopefully you found that value today on this blog. I hope that you are able to take some of the advice in terms of certainly the morning routine and just getting that one right, because it will help you enormously in setting up your day and be more productive in the day, get a lot more out of it, be able to set your day up, set your week up, set your month up, set your quarter up, and set the next 6 months up, because you deserve this. We all want to reach, you know, our goals. We all want to be able to have a sense of achievement. I think that really does give us a sense of, you know, well-being. And I think if we can achieve what it is we set out to do with some sense of accountability and coaching and mentoring and training, help, of course, but also being able to do it in a sense that we actually are living each day with intention, and that we are trying to do the best that we can, but doing it in a way that actually is structured and planned, as opposed to just falling into the way that things just seem to happen. And then you end up the day and you think, well, what have I achieved? Well, probably not very much, because you really haven't planned out how it is you want to achieve those things. Hopefully you got value from this. If you did, please just go onto social media and like my posts, like my videos, jump onto my website, so that's jimmibradbury.com, Jimmi Bradbury.com. You'll be able to see all of the courses, programs, coaching, online courses, my new membership program that I'm launching this month, both of them for my Young Entrepreneurs Academy and also my International Executive Academy. And that you will one day, if you haven't already done so, join one of those programs, because I'd love to see you there. I do believe that, having lived and worked around the world for the last 30 years, that I do have value that I can bring, and that it would hopefully help you in your life, in your job, in your business, or if you're a young, aspiring entrepreneur, in my Young Entrepreneurs Academy. Wherever you are, have a great week. Live it with intention. Go after your dreams. Go after your goals. And I look forward to talking to you again during the course of the week on my Facebook and Instagram lives, and also here on my weekly blogs. Wherever you are, have a great week, and get out there, live your life fully, live this wonderful life, and live it with a sense of imagination, because if you use your imagination, it can open your life up to so many great opportunities that are out there waiting for you. Until next week, take care, look after yourselves, and I'll talk to you again very soon. Bye-bye.